Welcome to episode 4 of Juice Box Moms. Here's a cart for our purses. We are currently at Target, and we are going to help all those expectant mothers find what they need, because what they actually need. Because let's face it, there are some things you cannot open at a baby shower. So let's go find it. Okay, we are in the baby aisle at Target.
Yes.
And our favorite brand
is Lancinol.
Yep.
And this is called a nipple shield.
Wait, hold it slower. Okay.
There you go. And basically this helped me with my breastfeeding because I didn't know that Bennett wouldn't latch on without it. And so once I got this, 2 weeks after my son was crying a lot, I found this. Somebody had given it to me and it saved my life, and I was able to breastfeed my son. So, yeah.
Same thing. I was in England with my first, and it was painful, and my mother went out and got this for me. These they're lifesavers, and if you're just sore and you need a break,
yeah, that's true.
if they're cracked, put this on. It'll just make it so much better for sure. Wait, I can do mine.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
This is my favorite product ever. It's
get a close.
Yeah. It's lanolin. I just call it Lancinol, but apparently it's called HBA lanolin. You just put it on after nursing, and it will keep them from cracking. And seriously, this is the best. You need this in your toolkit. Okay, Kelly, what's yours?
Oh, so
Pretty good.
There we go.
pump
Mandela.
hands-free bra, so that you can pump and have your hands free.
That's
So
nice.
I was hooked to a pump a lot, and
Because you were working, right?
Yeah, you're working.
yes,
And then tongue tie.
no, just because of breastfeeding issues, I had to pump a lot. So,
okay.
which is totally okay because he's still got lots of good milk. And this, like you can read a magazine.
And it comes in different sizes.
Yep, different
Yeah.
sizes. It's the best.
Okay, also, these are wonderful. They are soothing gel pads for your nipples.
Did you just say that on?
On TV or YouTube. But yeah, they feel cold. So you can put them in the fridge too. That might be a little too cold sometimes, but
Yeah,
I could
try it out.
but it feels wonderful, and you can leave them on all day. These are washable nursing pads. You can get them cheaper on Amazon.
Dude, totally.
Thank you
Or
for that,
Pinterest. Pinterest has them, just cloth ones. You can put in cloth ones.
Yeah,
Oh, like you
Pinterest,
make
Amazon. I've got all mine on Amazon. And washable, so they're nice because they save you money. But then you also should have these on hand for when you don't feel like doing the laundry and you're out of washable ones, or if you're just out, they're good to have in the diaper bag as
Awesome.
backups.
Okay, so we're having a little bit of a debate right now. We all actually picked out a different bra. I went the simple route. I just couldn't find one that ever fit me well. I wore sports bras, you guys, and loose shirts, and I just stuck the baby under my loose shirt and pulled up the sports bra. That's my answer to it. You guys,
Well,
what was your
I have
choice?
this one. I never used the cross pack one, but I can't find the one that I used. But this one is nice and doesn't have an underwire, but also has padding, and it has the clippy do.
I do like
It
these
makes it
ones.
really easy.
Yeah.
I think if you wear a cami, then you don't, you can pull up one shirt, leave the other shirt down, and be
I like
mostly
this.
covered.
I like this one though because these ones are good for sleeping.
That is good for
Because
sleeping.
there's nothing
I have
like
that.
basically no padding or anything, so it's really comfortable.
So if
This
you
is
were like
also
me
nice.
and just had water, like our milk pouring out
Yeah.
all of the time, and you needed something to stop it, that's a really
Yeah.
good one.
This is also nice to sleep in because it has the liner in there.
Yeah,
that
that's
you can also undo it, and then it holds a breast pad in place.
Kelly.
So I'm the odd man out, and I did still use underwire, even though they tell you not to.
And your baby's fine. So
But
there you
yeah,
go.
when you have over a D, as Becca would put it, I just needed support.
Yeah.
Like when I was out in public, and it still had the clip, which was really nice.
Hey,
So.
these are 50% off.
Are
So
they
come
really?
to Target. They were never 50% off when I wanted one. Okay, let's go to the next one. So this is new. I've never even heard of these.
These are nice, first trimester, and then maybe later in the third trimester. They just help with nausea. They have lemon and different herbs and stuff, and they
not
at
know
least
about
give you something
this.
to suck on.
Oh. Okay, I was a fire hydrant, but apparently.
Okay, but people who aren't, like some of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't the kind that we like. We like the mother's milk.
Mother milk right there.
Where is it?
Right
Oh,
there.
Mother's
No,
milk.
over. Here.
We're in the.
There you go.
We're not in the kids section anymore,
So,
by the way. We're in.
There's
the
mother's milk stuff that is
pharmacy.
amazing
Okay.
for
Family
lactation when
Yes.
you're
When you're
trying
not
to produce
fountain.
milk. Yes.
Say it again. They were in.
So there's, I mean, apparently these are pills. I've never taken pills. I've taken tea, the mother's
Let's
milk tea. There's also bars that you can
There's
eat.
like a tincture that's a drip.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different
Brewer's
ways
yeast.
that you can try to get more milk. So try these.
But this is a tea.
This looks like a tea and this is a pill. I didn't take this. Did you
I
take?
took the pills.
Kelly
and
took
the
that.
brewer's yeast.
So.
And the tincture works like within minutes. You can feel it.
I could have nursed our whole neighborhood if I took that.
Okay.
So is there anything as a mom you wish you would have known ahead of time?
I wish that I would have listened when they said that it does go by super fast. Like I always look at her pictures and I just start crying because I'm like, why didn't I take more? And it's so cheesy, and I always would be like, yeah, okay, right. It goes by, and now
Look
like
how big you are.
she's 8, and I'm like, why can't you be this little again?
Oh, thank
So,
you. That's
We needed to
really
hear that. As
Yes, shutting it off. Okay, so we're looking at Target for evening primrose oil. They do not carry it, so don't try and find it here. I'm guessing they have it in Sprouts, yeah. Amazon, yeah. So I'm gonna try and do this again because my other camera doesn't work. Evening primrose oil is amazing. I was 2 weeks. Whoa. I was 2 weeks late with my first baby, and they still had to induce me. So when I got to be 1 week late with August, I thought this is not going to happen again. So a midwife told me actually, evening primrose oil in the mouth, up the hoo-ha, and it'll start labor. And sure enough, 24 hours later I had a baby. So some crazy people will tell you to take castor oil. Just don't do
it's
it.
bad
One,
for
I took it, didn't do anything. Other people, they were having diarrhea and their baby at the same time. So just don't do that,
No.
okay?
Okay, we're gonna talk about snacks and drinks before my phone dies. But before you do, it also is really nice if you're going to a hospital. Actually, if you're going to where you baby moon too, you can get. I like to get them either gift cards or like a Starbucks or something for the nurses because they're working hard and hey, it never helped.
But if
It
they're
never
really
hurts.
mean to you, don't give it to them. If they're really mean, they're mean. And they
I give it to them,
If they
okay?
tell
Because they're the
you
ones
that
with
you
the
should not
drugs.
be hungry right now,
If they don't feed you and don't give you ice chips,
No Starbucks.
don't give them a card.
It's not very
That was
Christian.
not
okay.
baby
Okay,
moon.
what snacks
No,
and
it's
drinks
not.
do we need before my phone?
Just anything that's you like, granola bars, energy bars. When you're nursing,
dried apricots.
dried
are good.
apricots.
Are you saying this is to get before?
Get before so that we have it when you're done.
Yeah,
When
you're
done.
really
So when
hungry
you're done,
nursing.
all I
and-
wanted was 5 Snickers bars and a cheeseburger,
Yeah,
and
and
they
that's
don't
fine,
always
too.
have that.
That can
So-
be your first meal. You just need some.
It actually
healthy
was.
snacks
My friend
after.
Mel brought me 5 Snickers bars, and I ate
Yeah.
all of them.
Well, and in the middle of the night when you're nursing, have some by your bed. Lots of water, vitamin water, coconut water, anything you like to drink.
Electrolytes are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you need lots of fluids and
Lots
lots
of
of food
water.
to make
Tons of
food
water.
for your baby.
Okay. Anything else you guys want? Yeah. Hey, so I wanted to include 2 other products. We actually talked about them in Target, but I may or may not have pushed the record button. So, yeah, actually I didn't. The first one is Witch Hazel, and this one actually is from Sprouts, but it has, I made the mistake of buying this actually with alcohol in it. It has 14% alcohol, which when you find out what you need to use it for, it would really be painful. So find the kind without any kind of alcohol. And like I said, you could probably find it on Amazon or Sprouts, but you pour this over a pad, a big, thick, nice, soft cotton pad. If you've torn like I did with all 3 of mine, the first one was a pretty significant tear. It was very painful to sit down and for a while. So yeah, you're gonna need something to soothe that, and ice packs can only do so much. So if you get hi buddy, hold on 1 second, okay? I'll be right there. If you can pour this over a big soft cotton pad, you can just put it right down there. Now Becca, and it just feels so good, and Becca and Carrie, who had 2 experiences not tearing, they said they were still really sore, so that was a real good thing for them too. And the other really, really important one that they might not talk about with you at the hospital or your midwife is to do a stool softener. Make sure you start that immediately after you give birth, because especially if you had stitches like I did, you're going to need a little help getting your number 2 out. So it's just, you're going to need that. And also, Kelly pointed out she had a cesarean section, and she had to take a lot of painkillers for that, obviously, because it was like a minor surgery. And I also needed to take painkillers for my first one, and it kind of stops you up. So it's nice to have a stool softener to not have that anxiety about popping a stitch or something like that. So, gosh, it sounds so gruesome when I talk about it, but you know what, you guys, it's great. Like, it's, when you're holding that little baby in your arms, you don't care about any of that. And so yeah, we're all like really excited for you and this new journey you're about to go on.
So you might need one of these, just walking in.
While you're giving birth
For the pictures. I know the pictures are really stylish now, so you want to make sure you look awesome.
That's about what it was. Which one would you
The
get?
debate right now is whether succulents are cacti
This
or a
one.
cacti
I'm
succulent.
pretty sure they're cacti, whatever you want to call
Cacti
them.
is plural.
Succulents
Succulenti.
are a type of cactus.
I think they're related. I think they're like cousins. I don't think
You
so.
did not say that earlier. You said they were succulents and it's separate.
We're
I thought you were
asking.
trying to call a succulent a cactus.
Google it.
I don't know. She's looking it up on Google to decide whether cactus and succulent are the same thing. They're definitely not the same thing. They're just related,
I
right?
don't think they are. A number of botanical families contain at least a few succulents. All cacti are considered to be succulents. That is because succulents are the
No, I
Did I
won.
tell you?
Wait, why are you
No,
saying you won? I won.
Because they literally are a cactus.
Wait, who's
No,
right?
but we said the cactus are succulents.
That's not what you're saying. You were saying they were totally separate. I would agree with you if
Wait,
that's
you
what
said
you were saying.
succulents.
I think I won.
It is a cactus. Succulents are cactus.
I didn't even know
You
they
were
were
saying-
related, so I'm the wrong.
No, succulents are not cactuses, but cactuses are succulents.
That's the same
No, it's
thing.
different.
I said that they were
Okay,
It's different
succulents.
because
I want a toll right now. If you're watching, post below what you think. Succulent. But this, where are the
See
cactus?
what happens when we get
There's
to
a
complete our
cactus
sentences?
over
We get
there
whole
that's literally
conversation.
called a succulent, but it's still a cactus,
think
so
there's a
it can
cactus
definitely be called a cactus.
Oh no, my phone's running out of battery.
Trying to pretend like I was videoing us, and she caught me. So what did you decide?
We came to a conclusion that we were both correct.
No, you just said it.
We are both correct.
Thank you.
All cactus.